Hello everyone, I'm Heather. I'm back for a really quick video, super quick, so quick that my sweat won't have time to make my butt stick to the floor. It is like Hades ass crack outside. It is disgusting. I'm sorry if you cannot hear me over the fan, there's no way in hell I'm turning it off. My god. I've been in the middle of a weird reading lull / slump situation recently. Like, it is hot as hell outside, which is the main problem, I think. But also, you know, random bits. You know, I'm changing jobs soon. I'm trying to like wrap up other jobs. Like, I haven't really been able to crack open proper books. Like, I'm in the middle of Joyland by Stephen King, which is awesome. But I can't, you know, the sweatiness involved with like getting up and getting an actual book and cracking an actual book. Also, I'm working through Summer Suns by Mandelo, something like that, and it is bangering. It's absolutely banging. I'm loving the absolute crap out of it. But dear God, like, something about it being like, you know, the butt crack of hell, like, I just can't get into it. So I've sort of fallen in my slump into random graphic novels I found from the library because I go there because it's cold there. Like, I don't think they have proper AC there, maybe they do, but I think it's just like better air circulation, or like it's a stone building or something. Like, it is cold there and it is delightful. So I've been going there just to cry and look through the graphic novel section and just pull out random shit I've never heard of, and then just take it home and read it like in pools of my own sweat. So I just wanted to lightly go over those with you, and also I may potentially go again to the library today because it's supposed to be the hottest day. It's like the hottest day Britain has ever had on record, and I'm just so hot. Everything, I just want nothing touching me. Like, I don't want any hair. Oh my god. But I may go to the library again and like we can do some shopping together, see like what kind of weird shit we can find. I feel like it's good, you know, it's helping me work through my reading slump. It's like cathartic and also enjoyable because I found some really weird shit. Right. First one I was banging through is the Inkberg Enigma by Stephen King. I knew nothing about this, absolutely nothing. Like, I just sort of liked the art and everything and went with it, pulled it out, and it turned out bang-a-rang, like 5 stars. I enjoyed it. It is sort of like middle grade-y, like a bit sort of kid scented, but these two kids, they live in this like unnamed fishing village or like fishing town, and it was founded in the 19th century by these people who had come back from like an Arctic expedition, and there's something about them coming back and what they found in the Arctic that's caused their fishing village to be so bustling and like so successful fish-wise, and these kids have sort of like cottoned on to something. They've sort of fallen accidentally into like a knowledge they're not supposed to have, and then they have to sort of like get out of it, and I thought that was effing cool. Like, it does have like a bit of like a paranormal sort of element to it, you know, like something has followed them back from the Arctic. Like, that was cute. And also like the art obviously is bang-a-rang. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. Okay, next one ended up being the best of all of the ones that I've had recently, and it's called My Heroes Have Always Been Junkies by Brubaker and Phillips. And like, I posted like a quick thing on Insta being like, oh my god, this is like a sleeper hit, I absolutely loved it. And of course Bert, he sort of said, oh, I loved that one. Like, I should have known that he would have already seen this one and loved it. Like, but now it's part of a series, part of like a criminal series that I'm definitely going to try to get all of those in there. But I have looked online and they don't have them at the library, which is stupid. I'm gonna have to actually go further afield to find the rest of them. But anyway, I originally pulled this off the shelf and took it home because I think the title made me laugh. Like, My Heroes Have Always Been Junkies just sort of like spoke to my soul in a weird way, and it turned out being like this plot twister criminal underworld type book. Like, you sort of start it out with this girl who's in rehab, you know, and she's sort of young, she's like a teenager, and she's sort of like falling for this other guy in rehab, and you think, oh, it's cute, it's like a romance. It's not romance, and I don't want to give it anything else away because I want you to go into completely blind, but I think you should definitely do it because it was banging. Okay, next one I randomly found, but I did know about it already. I had heard about it. Sarah on her channel read it with her kid, like as like a buddy read with her kid, which is the cutest, and I then read this one to my kid. Like, she and I had a cuddle as much as you can do in a Heatwave, and we read through it, and it's really cute. So it's this bunny, but it's like it's a bunny rabbit, but it's based on a real person, obviously, and it's a bit autobiographical for the author. It's sort of like a memoir. The author also went through this where she had, I think, meningitis as a child or something, some sort of illness, which caused her to lose her hearing partially. And so she has a hearing aid which amplifies sounds, but it doesn't make them clear enough to turn them into words. It sort of just comes out as babu, babu, like sounds like that. So she has to sort of look at people's faces and read their lips as they're talking to sort of make sense of the sort of mumbling, sort of the sounds that are coming out. And it is like sort of pretty hilarious, like her trying to go through school and like navigate being sort of a deaf person in school and sort of make friends and everything. And she's got this pretty like enormous hearing aid thing called the phonic ear, which she absolutely hates and thinks everyone's going to make fun of her for, but then realizes that it helps her to hear loads of things that other people can't hear. Like, it amplifies sound so intensely that she can like hear her teacher in the toilet and like it helps her to sort of feel like she has this superpower, like El Deafo. And it helps her make friends because her like friends think it's really cute that she can like, I don't know, do cool stuff like hear like really far away. I don't know, I fully enjoyed it. It's loads of things in here that I didn't know about like children and being deaf, you know, sort of like hearing loss and how like the support things that are there to sort of help them. It was really interesting, and also my kid thought it was really cute, so cool. So ages ago I read The Sad Ghost Club by Lize Meddings, and it was like 3 stars for me. It was not amazing. It's basically about these people who have depression or anxiety, and they sort of friendless, they can't find anyone, and they're struggling in life, and then they find each other, and it's like they're able then to help each other, and there's a lot of like really honest talk about these conditions, you know, and sort of how people are trying to cope with them in sort of social situations and stuff. And it was really interesting, but also like a bit of a snoozer. So I gave it 3 stars and I was like, never again. But then I saw that there was a second one and I found it in the library and I thought, well, why the F not? I've already read the first one. I'm nothing if not a completist. So I brought this one home and it was also 3 stars. Like, I don't know how you feel about that. It was just pretty quick, you know, like a quick read, super quick as F. And it's cute, you know, it's got cute stuff in it. And this one basically carries on with the idea, like, once you've found your person, you know, who's going to help you through life and help you cope with all these things, like, it's not like the end of the story. It's not like happy ever, like, after or whatever, you know, like, things come up. And in this one, they meet another friend, which I mean, and that adds complications. Like, one friend thinks the other friend likes the other friend more, and then, like, it sort of sends one of them into like a thought spiral, you know, which sort of triggers their anxiety and depression, stuff like that. And you know, it's 3 stars. Like, I really like this sort of like conversation, like the real honest conversation about these things in life, you know. Sort of helps you to feel like you're not alone with these sort of things, because, you know, it's explained and sort of like illustrated so clearly, you know, so relatable, but also just a bit of a snoozer. Okay, I also found Cassandra Drake by Posy Simmonds, and I think I heard about this one from somewhere, but cannot for my life remember where, so I just pulled it out and took it home. Like, the idea, I haven't quite read it yet. I've only sort of gone a couple pages in, and I like it so far, but it might be less of what I'm looking for in my reading slump. Like, with a graphic novel, I want there to be quite a lot of art, do you know what I mean? And with this one, it's sort of less that, it's quite a lot of writing. And sort of focusing, like, I might as well just like read Joyland, like I'm avoiding, do you know what I mean? But we'll see. Basically, the idea is this woman is an art dealer and she's like an asshole. She's a total jerk. She's super selfish, like she's mean to everyone. She's been to jail for like fraud or something, but now there's like a murder mystery she has to solve. Like, her lodger has killed someone, or like he's left a dead body in the house or something, and now she's got to go and sort of solve this. And like in the first couple pages, she's just like a total asshole, and I love her. Okay, so I've got 4 red books. I can now switch in for new ones. Ass is starting to stick to the floor, so I think we should go to a library now, to the cool, and get some new ones. Like, this fan is just fucking with me. It's just like, it's like puffing warm air in my face. actually melting.
Really?
Oh, so hot. Too hot.
I mean, it was so hot today. We couldn't play on the yard. We have to play inside.
What did you play inside? Was it cold inside?
Kind of cold, and in a blowing dye little area to play. It was like a greenhouse.
Shitting hell. Okay, these are the books I found. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, 3 of them are kiddo books.
Yay.
That we can read together, and then 3 of them are just sort of other random books. First one, All My Friends Are Ghosts, by S.M. Vidaurri and Hannah Krieger. Okay.
All my
Ghosting.
friends are
Ghosts.
ghosts.
All my friends are ghosts. Look. It's like ghost people. Okay, the idea, I think, roughly. Ellie feels like a ghost, misunderstood by her classmates and teachers. It's like she doesn't even belong. One day, feeling frustrated and lost, Effie wanders into the woods and discovers something spectacular. A school for ghosts!
Yay!
Okay.
Scary, actually.
Next one. Akissi. Even More Tales of Mischief. So I think this is the second one in the series, and we haven't read the first one, but I feel like it's going to be fine. But it's this little kid named Cece, and she gets into mischief.
What
I think
Mischief.
Plucky Troublemaker is back again with even more fantastic adventures and tales of mischief on the Ivory Coast. But mainly, the art just looks really funky and cool. She like lives in Africa, and she's like a little kid, and she gets in trouble. Yeah. No Country. A nation at war, millions displaced, one family trying to survive. Bum bum bum. Bit dystopian, bit apocalypsy. Good art, I think. I think this might be Cli-Fi. Bea and her family are trying to live as if everything is normal. She and her sister Hannah look out for one another at home and in school, but their country is starting to fall apart. Actually, this might be really intense. A civil war is raging. I think it's for kids. Kids book about civil war. It's fine. Okay, so then I got grown-up ones, which I don't know if you'll enjoy. I don't know how intense they are. First one being Megaskull. I'm not sure if you can see that. I'm not really sure what this is about, except that the art is super funky. Like,
what does funky mean?
Like weird, offbeat, strange.
Wow,
Cool.
it's colory.
That's cool. Look at that, it's like monster dude. He's like there, he's like feeding him coffee.
It's like a color book.
So I literally have no idea what that's about, and I don't care to, because I'm excited anyway.
I want to read that with you.
Okay, I'm pretty sure there's no, like, bad stuff. Okay, this one is The Fixer. So, Joe Sacco,
I'm writing it.
he did another one about, like First Nations in Canada, and he went to Bosnia during the war, and he had a fixer. So he, wrote one of these about Bosnia, and about the war and everything, and then realized the actual story is his fixer, who's got, a crazy life. And in the back bit, it's you never really know if he's telling the truth. So, I love Bosnia, I love Sarajevo, I love Joe Sacco, that's gonna be good. I don't like that it's black and white. I don't love art like that, especially when I'm using graphic novels as a way to get over a slump.
Color.
The colory ones. Yeah, you like ones like this, don't you?
The color one.
Okay, last one I found. This Cigar That Fell in Love with a Pipe, featuring Orson Welles and Rita Hayworth. And the art looks pretty cool.
Can I see?
It's a love story, I think. See? Yeah? I think it looks cute.
Like a sexy story.
Maybe, I don't know. Once upon a time, following the release of his latest movie, Orson Welles, renowned director and smoking aficionado, receives a celebratory box of cigars. Ranging from the heyday of the cigar industry to the glamorous heights of Hollywood's golden age, it's a cigar that fell in love with a pipe inventively combines romance, history, imagination, and nicotine to ask the burning question, can love triumph over adversity, or does it all go up in smoke?
I hate smoking.
Yeah. Okay, these are my new ones to get through. I will let you know if they're good enough. If you have any thoughts on these ones, or the ones I read before, love them, hate them, please let me know. Any recommendations you think I'd like, weird things that I might be able to find in the library in this slump. Just general any thoughts about heat waves, keeping cool, summer reading. Lay it on me. Let me know.